Hello YouTube. You doing? This is Will Graham 13. New guy on the block. Hey, easy Harriet. Bird's trying to get me. Anyway, this is my first pickups video. I've got a lot to go through since my first one, obviously. But let's get started. First thing I found this for $2, but it's the Sonic and Knuckles for the Genesis. It's in pretty good condition, just the cart. As you can see, the top opens. Easy, what? And like Sonic 2 or 3, it fits in the top, and that goes right into the Genesis. But that was a pretty good find for $2. Let's see. Found this at the Salvation Army for $1, and it's unopened. I could care less because it's NCAA College Football 2K2. I am marginally a football fan. Don't watch much of it, but really college football I know nothing about. But anyway, got that. At the same time I bought that at Salvation Army, I found Driver 2 for the PlayStation 1. Get out to the car. It's the first time this has happened to me, and it was my mistake, because it's never happened to me before. I should have kept my eyes open and opened it when I was in there, but it's missing disc 1. It's got disc 2, and it's complete. It's got the manual, it's got everything in it. Would you quit picking at me? What's up with you? So, I am looking for disc 1. Keep my eyes open for that. Also, found Jet Grind radio for the Dreamcast. It's in great shape. Hey, wait, stop. Stop it. Anyway, it's in great shape. The disc is in this one. So, found Jet Grind radio for the Dreamcast. For the PlayStation 1, got this for $2. Double Dice. It's supposed to be a pretty addictive game. I don't know, I haven't played it yet, but it's probably one of those sleeper ones that dice to me are only fun whenever you're playing Dungeons and Dragons or Monopoly or something like that. So give it a shot. I'll let you know. This one for the PlayStation, the original PlayStation I found. It's Mega Man X4. Great game. Beautiful game. This is, got this for $2 at Salvation Army. It looks and sounds amazing. If you're a Mega Man fan, I highly recommend X4. Here's another PlayStation 1 game. It's called Darkstone. It's a role-playing game, action adventure / role-playing game, and I put this in, and let me tell you, this was very addictive. I played this for, I think, like 3 hours. I just couldn't get off this game. I will have a review on this one. But yeah, it's Darkstone for the PlayStation 1. I'll do this one first. Found this for $3, which is the fully complete Sega Saturn version of the Hard Trilogy. This is really cool. I've played this for a little bit, but it's got Die Hard 1, Die Hard 2, and Die Hard with a Vengeance. They're all on here, and you can use the gun on Die Hard with a Vengeance, and they're all three are different types of games. The first one is kind of a third person. Die Hard 2, Die Harder. It's more like I just fed you. Come on, I gotta do this. Thank you. But yeah, it's very cool. The only thing, when I opened it up, instead of having the styrofoam that goes across, it had tissue paper. So, so I got free tissue paper with this. this one, found this at Goodwill for $1.50. It's the Hard Trilogy 2, Viva Las Vegas, which it's the same. It's got 3 different types of games in it, all different kinds. Like one is third person, the first one. The other one is a driving game, and the other one is a shooting style game. But I didn't even know this existed. Excited to play that. Alright, let's see, found this Game Boy for the original Game Boy, but it's Boomer's Adventure in Asmic World. Now I played this, and I don't really understand it. You're a little dinosaur that walks overhead, but let's see that. It's not that great. I need to give it a little more time, but anyway, it goes good with the collection. This was sent to me. I got this off of eBay for the Atari 2600, right? Good system. Sequest. I remember playing this game back in '84 when I was 7, and this and Air Raid were 2 of the games that I remember playing, I mean, just non-stop. But this game was essentially you're a submarine, and you go down and you shoot sharks and other submarines and stuff like that, but you gotta rescue little divers, and it's a really fun game. Highly recommend it. This isn't really a game, but I found this at the what, Books A Million or something. But it's the manga for Phoenix Wright, the Ace Attorney. This is issue 2. They didn't have 1, but that's pretty cool. It's got a really good story in it, and the artwork is Capcom, and I mean I'm a Capcom fan, so had to get that. Found this too because, man, I remember this. This was epic to me whenever I was a kid. This is G.I. Joe the movie on VHS. Ah, you keep picking at me. Stop it. Stop picking at me. Anyway, yeah, it's G.I. Joe the movie on VHS. This and the Transformers were great, but I actually loved this more than I loved the Transformers at the time. This was this had, you know, Serpentor, whenever they're making Serpentor and everything. It's great. Don Johnson does the voice for Falcon, and you know, it was great. Burgess Meredith is in this. Yeah, remember him from Rocky. Okay, now these are some new pickups I've got here. Well, actually, wait a second. Well, not done with the old stuff here. On Nintendo 64, I found this Quest 64. It's a really good shape. I don't know if you can see that too well, but Quest 64. I didn't really get to play this yet. It's by THQ. It looks really interesting, so I'll let you know about that. Found some Super Nintendo games here. First off, I never heard of this game, but I bought this for $1 at Goodwill, and it's called Rival Turf. I don't know if you can see that too well, but it's got 2 tough guys on it. See them? But anyway, I popped this in, and this is basically, it's by Jaleco. So this is kind of Jaleco's answer to Capcom's Final Fight, or, you know, it's a beat 'em up. But it's not too bad. I mean, it's you get to pick out of 2 guys like the Final Fight for the Super NES, and you know, you just walk around whooping other dudes' butts. It's pretty fun. Next, I found this game. I've been trying to find this for a long time, and finally found it, and it was in great shape for $1 at Goodwill. And you can see it's F-Zero. I loved this game back in the day. This was one of my favorite racers, and happy to have it back in my collection. This game, I spent a lot of time at the arcade pumping quarters into a machine, and then it was very similar to like The Simpsons at the time, but this was much better to me because I'm a comic book dork. You know, of course, I liked The Simpsons game and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, but this one was my favorite 4-player simultaneous beat 'em up. and that is Captain America and the Avengers. Found that for $1 Great game. I get to be Vision. You can be Captain America this time. Alright, now for the new stuff that I picked up. Ooh, wait a minute. I still got another stack of old stuff that I haven't even gotten to yet. Now this is pretty neat. I love how it's been marked down from $29.95 to $19.95. But it is unopened, and you can see it still has the weird plastic wrap on it. But anyway, it's an Atari XE game, and it's called Necromancer. Boxed and wrapped and everything. I found this at Goodwill for $5. I figured, you know, and I don't even have an Atari XE. I think those were real big in the PAL regions or something, I'm not sure, but I don't have this one. And but I thought, hell, for $5 and an opened Atari game, that's kind of hard to come by. So, grabbed that. Here's some Xbox games and some GameCube games and some PlayStation games I picked up. Samurai Showdown for the original Xbox by SNK Playmore. It's one of the systems that eludes me to this day is Neo Geo, AES, and so this is the only way that I can really play Neo Geo games for right now anyway. But this is a really good port. Samurai Showdown 5. Really fun, really nice, very colorful. If you're a fan of you know, those type of games, fighting games, you gotta get that one. Samurai Showdown 5. This was interesting. It's I found this at Goodwill. It's another Xbox game, as you can see, but it's a 2. It's flipped. It has Sega GT 2002 on one side, and on the other side it's got Jet Set Radio Future, which you know, I had for the Dreamcast. But on the inside, you open it up, it actually has, you know, it's complete. It's got both manuals, and the disc is split, you know, down the middle. So you can see it's got one on each side there. Found that, and at the same time, I happened to find this one, which is the same as this for the Xbox. It's got Tetris Worlds on one side, and on the other side, it's got Star Wars: The Clone Wars, which I haven't played either of these. But again, it's the same thing. It comes with 2 instruction books for each game. I'll have to give that a shot. I haven't played either of those, like I said.